Facebook, calm down. Hey guys, sorry, I was having a wonderful chat with the support team, and they were like, Elise, you got to get to your live. And I was like, oh man, right. Well, I just got a notification that I'm live. So make sure that you guys can hear me okay. I want to kind of lift me up too. Hold on. I have this box I put this on, so that way it's elevated, not levitated. Same diff. Oop. Ooh. Okay, how we doing today? It's getting crazy here. Oh shoot. I just got done talking to our wonderful customer support team. They all say hi if you haven't already talked to them today. Derek, hello. AJ did say, he's like, oh, your regulars are going to wonder where you're at. And I was like, oh, yeah. Because we were in our meeting. Sorry, this looks really crazy. It did not look this crazy earlier. Sorry, guys. I tried to do a fun free look. I have Ruth Bader Ginsburg on my sweatshirt. I got my mom and I this for Mother's Day. So anyways, how's everyone doing? Can you all hear me okay? It is chilly here in the Midwest. I'm going to open up my DealMachine account. So, has anyone seen, it was maybe like a week or so ago, we launched like a new tutorial thing on DealMachine where it like showed you how to add a property. Did anyone see that? And if you did, what'd you think of it? Be happy to hear some feedback from that. I'm going to share my screen here. All right. Lucretia, hey, how's it going? So good to have you with us. So let me know how long y'all have been using DealMachine. If you are new to the lives, welcome. So this is a live I do every day, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And basically what we do is have different themes for the day, things that we do. So tomorrow I go virtually driving for dollars, which I am trying to change that to actually driving for dollars. I'm just not 100% sure how to do that on this platform that I use to stream. But I'm just so excited to have you guys on here. I want to be here to help you guys. So any questions you have about DealMachine, maybe you're like, I don't know if DealMachine does this or things like that. Then you're able to ask me on here. I can show you a live demo. I want you guys to know that we're here to support you. So if you have questions about mailing, if you have questions about plans, or if you're on the right plan, or anything and everything, or you want to just tell me how your business is doing, I want to know. I want to know, have you heard from people? Have you sent out marketing? Big thing that I'm noticing when I see people using DealMachine is they're using processes that are really slow. So what I mean by that is they're approving leads like one by one by one in the list view. And if you're doing that, that's totally okay. But I'm telling you that trying to make sure that is a new measure. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're on the DealMachine family. The way that we possibly can. Definitely check
out. Recommend checking out Maxwell. Right. Simple. Brendan, so many for you, but we're with us. If you have just started using it, I'm here to help you need. Kind of go through a couple that are especially scaled for your journey with you, and has been used and 4 days. That's almost done with your trial. I've sent out and received calls. Billy Clinton, that's zing. So you're telling us about you did, right? That's so. You guys to be growing, using the system, getting everything, closing deals. I have two wonderful doing a mentorship through DealMachine about that. I have people that I've been able to. So I think mine 100% real quick. Else got some where their businesses. Let's see, when's mine out? How many? There are 92 properties. Came out. So these are some of the properties actually driving for dollars. Somebody was meant, doing all, and then start the campaigns a lot of time. Do it. I would don't do it on your so much work on your phone. My app main dollars because it's adding quick things that actually goes through. Sound robotic. Checking this out. A dang blank cat. He's out. Sound now. Oh, I can see me. My have let me know. So good facelift, and I will that find it. There we go. So this is coming in very, that is not good. To a take two. Oh no. I'm gonna try to. Okay, how am I now? I'm gonna be really upset if you tell me that I don't sound any better. But it's okay if you tell me, because I want to make sure that one of the things that I find the most annoying is 1, echoes, and 2, blurriness. Making sure everything's like plugged in correctly. Let me know. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Derek. That was just going to be, I'm like, no, I don't want to like have to say goodbye. After I'm just about to show this like preview of the new interface. That's when, of course, my internet would go out. Okay, good. Good deal. All right. Ah, Lee, you are very welcome. Super happy to be here for you guys. I feel like this is my people who come on here. I just want them to always feel welcomed and that we're, giving good content and we're bringing value. So this is, and guys, if there is anything that, you want to see that I haven't covered before, let me know. I'm trying to just make sure I cover all of the things. So this is the new interface. So as you can tell, the map looks pretty much the same. Okay, except for the fact that your list is now over here. Okay, so now you'll be able to do like putting it with marketing. So this says it's in trash. I can click it and I can put it into pending approval. Let me zoom in on this a little bit. So you'll be able to change the status even easier than you would before. Okay. Let me zoom back out again. Oh, I'm zooming out a lot right now. Okay, cool. I'm back at it. So now instead of the highlights being in the little threefold map, it's going to actually have its own little tab up here that you can highlight things. You'll still be able to manually type in anything that you would like. Then you can go to your leads, which will be in straight grid view. There will be no list view. The list view is going to be what you saw on the map. And this here, you're going to have, total assessed value. You can change any of these. And then say I wanted to look at a property, I can just tap on it and it's going to pop up here on the side instead of taking me all the way into it and all the way back. Yeah, it's not going to be as tedious as that. And then I can go in here. Skip tracing is going to get cheaper. It is going to be more accurate here very shortly. So I don't ask me too much other than that because I don't have an ETA on it. I just know that it is going to be changed here soon. Then it's going to give you all of the other information on the property. You won't have to do any drop downs for it. Then also you can do your activity, adding, I don't know if everybody knows this, but if you have team members, you can actually tag them in here and they'll get a notification that there's a message for them. This will hopefully be launched within the next month. But don't come running to me if it's not. We're hoping to have it be released within the next month. So going back to my original DealMachine, for right now, this is still the view I would say I would recommend when you're approving mail is the grid view. Okay. Marketing. Who has their templates all set up? I wanted to ask Clinton. Clinton, what mail piece are you using? What have you been sending out that you're getting calls back from? And if you're sending out marketing, I'd love to hear what you guys are using, what template you're using. Are you using the blocks? Are you using the default? You know, things like that. Big thing with marketing that I always stress on, and I know a lot of you have already heard it, but changing the colors is huge. Don't just let us be the default style, like template, like colors, because a lot of people do that and you're going to look like everybody else's postcard. And the great thing about DealMachine is the fact that you can customize it so you don't look like everybody else. Any questions? I'm going to show you guys really quick. So with our enterprise plan, and these are add-ons that you can add on yourself, but just to make sure everyone's aware of it. Oh, man. Because I was logged in the other one. Just so you guys know, you can't be logged in. You can only be logged in on one app and one website at the same time for your account. And I was just logged on to 2. So that's why I was not able to stay logged in. Okay. So you can see the routes that you've driven. On enterprise plan, you get all of the add-on features, but just so everyone knows, even if you're on basic or professional, you can have all of the add-ons. It's just an extra cost. So live route tracking, you always can track your routes. They will always be recorded in the driving log here. But to see live route tracking, you're going to have to be on enterprise or have the add-on. So what that means is that you can see your route live. And this works well, especially if you have other drivers. I would say definitely think about investing in it because you don't want to be driving in the same exact areas. So then you're able to look at a bigger view of, okay, we've hit up this area. We missed areas over here that we need to go back in. And what I love the most about our route tracking is the fact that it shows you in yellow and red how long it's been since you've driven in that area. So say it's been a while, you can go back and make sure that you're not missing out on leads. Like maybe David, so one of David's properties that he found, it's a really interesting because a tree fell on it maybe like a week before. And because the tree fell on it, you know, they wanted to like sell because they didn't have the money. It was already kind of beat up, but the fact the tree fell on it kind of did it. So that's how he got one of his leads. Design your life. Can you route track in virtual via Google? You cannot yet. It is definitely something that we want to do. But right now you can't do that. So the thing about that is you may not have the actual like driving route, but what you will have is if you added properties in that area. Let me get back to one of these. You'll be able to see where you've actually added properties though, because when you zoom in, you'll be able to see these little house icons. So that means that you've added properties in that area. So that way you'll, you know, it may not have, like I said, the lined routes, but at least you know that you've been there. Okay. I'm gonna do some driving. Get my 10 in. How many properties do we already have in for the week? It's Tuesday. Anyone also joining me for virtual driving for dollars tomorrow? That's another question I got. I always want to see how many, like Jake had what? Anyone else on that one day? He added 250 that one time. And his team as a whole added over 1,200, I think. Hello, hello. Welcome. Kamua? I hope I say that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nice to have you here. We're going to do some virtual driving for dollars. I can't even talk. But if you guys, again, if you need to see anything on the actual DealMachine app, happy to do that. I have it up on my phone so I can show you mobile, and I can also show you on the website. Like I said before, if you're actually approving leads or you're designing postcards, I would highly recommend just using a computer. It is way easier. Way easier. So I have not driven in this area yet. And I know this because I just know that I have never driven in this area. So I'm going to take my little yellow guy down here. Hope you guys like my sound effects. All right. Did anyone else, I know we talked about it last week, anyone else get caught up on The Last Dance? Because I watched it last night and I was so pumped that Reggie Miller was on it. So pumped. Dude does not age. He looks just as good as he did in the 90s. Oh, Kamua, we're so happy that you're in the DealMachine family. Oh, I love it. Have you had any deals with us yet? Because I'd love to have, if anyone who's on here has had deals with us, I would love to have you on the live. So please let me know. Okay. I'm looking for guests all the time. We're actually, if you were on, what was it? Like 2 weeks ago, Lauren Hardy was on and she will be on again. We haven't nailed down a date yet, but we will. All right. Oh my gosh, this looks like my house. That's kind of creepy. I do want to add it though because it has chipping paint at the top. Oh my gosh. I literally have this design in my house. Oh, you like virtually driving for dollars? Awesome. Good. I love it too. I do want to get out and actually drive for dollars. And I think I might try to do that Thursday. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out if like maybe if I have a mobile hotspot in my car, I could maybe take the computer with me and stream it on here and have my phone because I don't have 2 phones. I only have 1. So I want to make sure I'm able to add properties, but I'd love to take you guys actually driving for dollars. I would take my dog with me, but she tried to jump out the window last time. So that was not productive. That was just terrifying. Welcome people who are on. Don't be shy. Say hi. We're also having another webinar this week. Let me actually ask Hannah who it is. I cannot remember for the life of me who it is. I want to add that white one too. Oh, I lied. Hannah says we're going to have a webinar next week, and it's going to be Jason Lewis. Anybody go on the webinars? Who's been on the webinars? Ooh, they have. I would have totally, anybody into repurposing? I would have totally repurposed some of this. All right. I'm going to add this blue house because it has a bunch of brush in the front. I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on anything over here. Okay, that has an AC unit on it. I'm totally adding that too. Al, welcome back, Al. That's so awesome. Yes, I do. I have awesome. Derek, remind me again where you're located out of. I keep forgetting. I'm adding this. This looks nice, everyone. I don't think it doesn't, but it has like this old awning and everything. And to me, that just means that it's outdated. I want that. I want that. Interesting. Department of Metropolitan Development. Why do they own all of these houses? It's very interesting. New Jersey. That's it. That's what I thought. Well, next time we're out in New Jersey. Has anybody ever, okay, so I had a DealMachine member one time at a house because they liked the car that was in front and they wanted to purchase the car, which I thought was pretty funny. And I think they ended up actually getting the car. This is also good if you're a, if you are a cable installer, painter, you can also use DealMachine that way. If you know people who, maybe have jobs like that, sending out mail to people to paint their houses. I don't want to add that one. See, now you could fit another house right here. Now these pictures are a little old. Oh, a ramp. I'm adding that. That has a ramp. Oh my gosh, this one looks like my house too. All right. Well, now I know my house is a cookie cutter house. I don't live in nothing fancy, people. All right. Okay, there's that one I want. 58,000. I want the one next to it too. See, so this grass is kind of unkempt. And I'm not sure what that sign says in there, but I'm going to guess this is a rental. Absentee. 2007. I would definitely reach out to them. This one has an overgrown tree in it. And then I want that one. That's owner occupied. Bought though in 2019. So it's probably done up at this point since these pictures are taken in 2011. Okay, this one has, you can see the paint chipping off of it. I'm going to go down this street. Whew. Oh, wait. Nope. See, and this is what happened. So someone redid this because we went from 2011 to 2019. That is not paint chipped anymore. But these over here. Hello, you. Oh, this is a duplex. That is very interesting. All right, well, I want that house. (2008), 2006. I would market to those. They haven't sold them in a while. And they probably don't look much better if they haven't been up to date since then either. Al, I certainly have. I have run into blurred out homes. And my only thinking is that somehow somebody, probably, you could go to Google and like say you can't take, like they say you can't have a picture of my property. That's the only thing I can come up with of why it would be blurred out. But yes, I have come into a couple of times actually, but it's like very random. (2003) because it'll say copyright 2019 or something like that, and then it's like not there. So I don't know. See, and then there's this lot of land. I want to see who owns that. Wow, they have a big garage in the back of this. I can't tell. Is that like it falling off, or is that like a design of having a bunch of random bricks in it? I can't tell. It's not picking up the lot yet. Yeah, I don't know why it was blurred out. I was just like, this is the strangest thing. So I don't know if they're, I mean, this is taking, okay, so here's another thing. People say, oh, I had someone come out of their house and say that it's illegal for me to take a picture of their home. If you are on the public street, it is not illegal for you to take a picture of their home. You know, but I would just like, you know, stay on the sidewalk. Don't go in their actual like yard. Al, so how does the pick work for those blurred? Great question. So usually, and this will also, just so you guys know, it also does this on streets that aren't mapped out. So like when you go out of here, hold on. When we go back to the map and you're like dropping down your guy, and there may be streets like these streets over here, like that, they aren't highlighted, like no one goes down. So what will happen is that, I don't know if I have any on my list that I can show you. Deals without pictures. So what will happen usually is that it won't show up like some of these. It'll just be blank. But that's very rare. Now, sometimes, do you know what's weird, Al? Is that sometimes I'll add some that are blurred, but then when I get to the actual like deal in here and it populates, it'll show up, and I'm just like, I don't know how this just showed up. It was blurred out. Cause like, usually it's blurred out. I've had it one time. The one time I added it, it was on a lot of land. And so I don't know, the picture just showed up afterwards. So what you can do is drive to that area, and take a picture, and then you can manually upload it into the deal by going to the little camera icon in the top right. And then you can upload a new picture. Use the plus sign on the lower right to get closer to the property. Yes. Great question there, Al. Because I have seen that on a couple of them. But yeah, if I usually sometimes move closer, I would just like move back and forth, and if it's still blurred out, then it's just random to me why it does that. But I am going to call it a day if anyone doesn't have any other questions. But tomorrow is all virtual driving. Hopefully it'll be real driving. So
on Thursday, because I would really, really, really like that to happen. So that way we can actually go and I can feel like I have my best friends with me in the car. Because y'all are my best friends. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.